Chairperson, Deputy Secretary General, colleagues of the General Council, brother from the Ghana Journalists Association, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, working women, I am privileged to act on behalf of the General Secretary of the Building and Woodworkers International to deliver a fraternal message to this important gathering here. The Building and Woodworkers International is a global union federation bringing together 334 trade unions representing 12 million members and 130 countries. 4 of the national unions of the TUC are also affiliated to this international, namely Public Services Workers Union, Public Utility Workers Union, Timber and Wood Workers Union, and the Construction and Building Materials Workers Union. The mission of the BWI is to promote the development of trade unions in our sectors throughout the world, and to enforce the rights of workers in the context of sustainable development. Women's rights are human rights, and violence and harassment against women constitute one of the pillars of our struggle for empowerment of the working people. The celebration of the International Women's Day can be traced as far back as 1908. But before that time, something happened in Ghana which is spectacular. Women were not in the public service. And there was a woman who had graduated somewhere, a Ghanaian, who in 1890 was seeking appointment in the public service. And the colonial administration in this country was denying her. Her application had to be sent to London to the Secretary of State. And he agreed that she was qualified and could take that position. So she became the first African to join the public services in Africa. This woman's example should have set the lead for all of us to follow. But from the years that have passed, we seem to be moving slowly. That notwithstanding, this year, 2018, marks 100 years since some women were given the right to vote, even in the United Kingdom, with the introduction of the People's Representative Act of 6th February 1980. That law permitted some women, and they had to be 30 years old, and own a house to have the right to vote. What does that mean for us? Our women did not go through that struggle. But it doesn't mean that they have had everything that they needed. We still have a very long way to go. The BWI has every year supported and participated in International Women's Day celebration, and this year is no exception. The BWI supports the heroic struggles to achieve full gender equality for all women, recognizing that globally, and specifically in Ghana, women education, women health, the violence against women are still far from realization. BWI also recognizes that the report of the World Economic Forum for last year indicated that the gender gap will not close until 2186. We are in 2018, and I'm talking of 2186. That means that we have more than 100 years more to catch up. It's also recognized that very few women have been able to break through the glass ceiling. And I think that at this forum, I stand on all reverence to acknowledge Madam Elizabeth Ferguson, who was the first African I've mentioned, to break that ceiling and enter a public service. I also have that this country should recognize the first 2 female Chief Justices, the 3 female Attorney Generals that have followed in succession, the female members in Parliament, female regional ministers and district chief executives, those in the universities and in the foreign service, and especially those in our labor movement. And here, I want us to recollect the roles played by Sister Lucy Osei, Veronica Aikwe, Sister Nadia, Sister Alberta, and our sister who is sitting in the chair now. Their contribution is a very good example for us all to emulate. That tells us that change is positive. Change we can do. 100 years on, women still occupy limited positions on key decision-making bodies in all sectors of our economy, in spite of the ratification of many international instruments for affirmative action. Now is the time to go beyond rhetorics, beyond policy formulation, and to get into concrete, practical actions. Let us close the gaps in terms of labor force participation. Let us close the gap between employment and unemployment of women as against population rates. Let us close the gap between the hours women spend in paid and unpaid work. And let us close the gap between social protection and family work integration. The BWI believes that change is possible within the shortest possible time, and hereby pledge to continue to help women and girls to achieve their ambitions. We salute all women and girls and wish you a happy and memorable celebration this International Women's Day. Let us continue to press for progress, because progress is possible. Long live International Women's Day. Long live working women. Long live all of us. Thank you.